something pouch-like thing. It has its, like for example, you also have the pouch in which you keep all your stationery things, your pen, pencils, scale. So it has some covering made up of plastic, cloth or something like that. So lysosomes which are there in the cell, they are also have membrane and their sac-like thing filled with digestive enzymes, correct? Enzymes which help in digestion. And these enzymes are made in rough endoplasmic reticulum. 2 endoplasmic reticulum we have already done. So the composition, the content of rough endoplasmic reticulum makes hormones and enzymes we have done. So that enzymes are present in lysosome. Lysosome is also called waste disposal system. Like we have waste disposal system means we collect the waste in the dustbin, and then whosoever comes, the person comes to collect from corporation, we give them. So all the waste of the cell. Now what is the waste of the cell? Like worn out cells, cell organelle. Worn out means now they are not required. Cell organelle means what? The tiny structures which are present in cytoplasm. So till now, how many Golgi apparatus is cell organelle? Mitochondria is cell organelle, ribosome, chloroplast, then we say endoplasmic reticulum. These all are cell organelle. So when they become old and not required by the cell, then it is called worn out cell organelle. This is the waste. Foreign materials means, like for example, germs have entered, virus has entered, bacteria has entered, such as bacteria. Foreign material means bacteria, virus, or along with the food it has entered. So these all, or they are given, or some cells they become died. They die, they are not needed by the cell now, they are not doing the function. All this is the waste of the cell. So that is put into lysosome. Once it goes into lysosome, think that the dustbin, we put all the waste thing in the dustbin. So dustbin is the lysosome. Don't write this anywhere for you, making you understand dustbin is lysosome. Never write. For your understanding, I am giving as a everyday example. Then inside that dustbin, suppose microorganisms are there which will eat up the thing. So like that, inside the lysosome there are digestive enzymes, old organelles which are not needed. So these are all waste present, which break complex substances into simple substances. Complex into simple means, like complex cells are there, they are broken down into small finer particles and destroyed by the digestive enzymes present in lysosome. Now, because they contain powerful, they means we are lysosome, powerful enzyme capable of breaking down organic material. Last time I have explained the meaning of organic and inorganic. Organic means the things which we obtain from living beings like plants and animals. All the vegetable waste, fruit waste, food, then leather, then we say parts of the bones. These all will come in organic. And inorganic means which are prepared chemically from the chemical, not from the natural things, from the chemicals in the factories, industries. That is inorganic, which comes in chemistry. So remember, so the powerful enzymes, they are capable of breaking down organic material which is present in the lysosome. So what is present? Dead cells, worn out cells, then some tissues, all these things. Okay, during the disturbance in, see here give reason is asked. The answer of, the question of give reason is, why are lysosomes called suicide bags? Suicide means what? To kill oneself. Correct? So why lysosomes are called suicide? Suicide means they kill themselves. So how is the answer? During the disturbance in cellular metabolism. What is the meaning? Cellular means cell, metabolism means all the activities which are going inside the cell. Our cell is like a factory where so many things are produced. What is produced? In the mitochondria, energy is produced. Then in Golgi or in ribosomes, protein is produced. Endoplasmic reticulum, hormone, enzyme, and they are transported to different parts. Then you see chloroplast, chlorophyll is there. So many things are produced inside our skin. It acts like a factory. And if any disturbance, suppose any cell organelle is not functioning properly, or a lot of viruses have gone inside, bacteria has gone and they are destroying the cell from inside, that is called disturbance. For example, when the cell gets damaged, full cell only gets damaged, lysosome it bursts and releases all the powerful digestive enzymes which digest or eats its own cell, including itself. And lysosome also dies, cell also dies. So lysosome is called suicide bags. Like for example, now you see this one, plant cell shown. Now here find out where are lysosomes. See, these small structures, small round structures are there. See, this is also lysosome, correct? So what happens, for example, think that this cell, mitochondria is not working properly, Golgi apparatus is not working properly, this cell in this part has become injured and the different organelles are not working properly. So what lysosome will do? Now the cell has to be destroyed. So these small lysosomes, they will burst inside the cytoplasm. Where I am moving now, that is cytoplasm. And it will release all digestive enzymes in the cytoplasm. That enzymes will start eating up whatever is there in the cytoplasm. See all these structures which cell organelles we see, they will eat up all these cell organelles. When they will eat up all these cell organelles, so they themselves also are the one of the part of this cytoplasm. So these enzymes, they will eat their lysosome also. They will eat their other cell organelle, and like this the cell will be destroyed. So they are doing suicide of themselves. So they are called as suicidal bags. So this is for making you understand, I am telling. But when you write the answer, the points which are given in the textbook should be covered. Or if you are writing answer in your own words, it is not wrong. See my statement. If you want to write your answer in your own words, it is not wrong. But your answer should cover the points which are given in the textbook in a correct way. Because most of the time when students try to explain answer in their own words, they write something opposite only. See, during the disturbance in cellular metabolism, these words should come in your answer, correct? So, you likewise, otherwise go through the chapter, the points which are given, the words, the biological words which are given should be included in your answer if you want to score the best marks. Are you understanding? Now we will go to mitochondria. Now if you see in the cell how mitochondria looks, see this one. See, it looks like this, oval shape. Oval shape, outside one membrane is there and inside membrane is divided into folds. Finger-like thing, folds. That is the mitochondria. See, this one is another mitochondria. So we are going to do mitochondria now. So mitochondria is known as powerhouse of the cell. Next important question. First, why lysosomes are called suicide bags? Side by side, copy the questions. Give reason. Mitochondria is known as powerhouse of the cell. Now, powerhouse means where electricity is produced and energy in the form of electrical energy is produced, which we are using at our homes for the working of different electrical appliances. So now first let me explain structure and then I will tell you the answer of this powerhouse. How is the structure of mitochondria? It is made up of two membranes covering. Outer membrane is porous. Porous means having small holes. And inner membrane is deeply folded. That finger-like thing which is coming out, that is to increase the surface area. See why? Now here they will ask you question, why the inner membrane of mitochondria is deeply folded? Why it is not porous or straight? So why it is folded? To increase the surface area for ATP generating chemical reaction, which is the energy currency of the cell. Energy currency of the cell is ATP. It is energy is stored. Now full form of ATP. Adenosine, this also comes the adenosine triphosphate. A for adenosine, P for tri, P for phosphate. It is a chemical compound. Energy is stored in the form of chemical compound called as ATP. Now they will ask so many questions. See, every line I am telling you the question. Name the energy compound present in the cell, where it is present. the energy compound is ATP. Write its full form. Full form is given. Where it is found in the cell? It is found in mitochondria. Correct? The energy required for various chemical activities. Which are the chemical activities going in our body? Digestion is chemical. Respiration is chemical. Then you see many hormones, they are working. They are also chemical. So many chemical reactions are going on. So energy needed for the chemical reactions, activities in our body are taken from ATP. Correct? Now, ATP is also known as energy currency of the cell. Now, what currency means? What? Money. Suppose extra money is there. Where do we keep? In the bank. Correct, na? And where, during the time of need, how much money we want, that much we take. Correct? So, like that, energy is stored in mitochondria in the form of the chemical compound, that is ATP. And then which part? Like for example, now your brain cells, if you are writing something, then your hand cells, hand muscle cells, eye cells, they are needing more energy as compared to leg. So now ear cells, so they are taking out energy how much they want from mitochondria of their cell. So that is what it is called currency, means how we derive. When the need is there, that much we derive. So ATP is called energy currency of the cell. So the energy currency of the cell is ATP. Now why energy? I stopped here. Why energy is needed by our body? Energy is needed by our body to form new chemical compounds and for mechanical work. Mechanical work means whatever work we do. At present, I am talking, that work I am doing. Eyes are seeing, ears are hearing, hands, if your finger muscles are writing. Whatever work outside we do, that is called mechanical work. So energy is needed for making new chemical compounds and for mechanical work. Why is energy needed by our body? So you have to write these 2 points. Okay, now mitochondria is a strange organelle. Why? Because in the sense that they have their own DNA and ribosome. Why is mitochondria a strange organelle? Because DNA is present in the nucleus of the cell. The cell has its own DNA. But so mitochondria is a special organelle. It has, along with cell's DNA, it also has its own DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid full form, and it has its own ribosome, so it is able to make extra proteins. We have already done in Golgi apparatus that ribosomes or rough endoplasmic reticulum, we have done ribosomes. They help in making proteins in the cell and has its own DNA. So it is a strange organelle. A special attention is given to this organelle by the cell, because even if we are not doing outside mechanical work, internal organs, when we are fast asleep also, our internal organs work, they also need energy. So that all is made in mitochondria. So what is important in mitochondria? Why it is called powerhouse of the cell? Main question is remaining. Mitochondria is called powerhouse of the cell because here the energy required, see the answer will start from here. The energy required for various chemical activities needed for life means breathing, respiration, circulation, excretion, digestion, everything which is needed for life is released by mitochondria. The energy for all these activities is released by mitochondria in the form of ATP. So the mitochondria is called as powerhouse of the cell. If 1 mark, this much is enough. If 2 marks, then you will have to add this point. The body uses the energy stored in ATP for making new chemical compounds and for mechanical work. So mitochondria. So if 1 mark, this is the main point. 2 marks, you can continue here. So according to marks, you have to write. Now, which is the energy currency of the cell? ATP, full form. Correct? Why mitochondria is a strange organelle? Because it has its own DNA and ribosome. Structure of mitochondria, it is oval shape and have two membranes. Outer membrane is porous and inner membrane is deeply folded. Why is inner membrane deeply folded? To increase surface area for ATP generating chemical reaction. So many questions will be asked. Okay. Now we will go to next cell organ, last cell organelle. Many other are there, but for this standard you have 5 cell organelle. Fifth, last. Now plastid. Plastids are present only in plant cell. We will see where are they. They are present in the cell organelle called chloroplast. Can you see chloroplast written? This is plant cell. Plastids are found only in plant cell. It is not found in animal cell. So chloroplast is the structure. So this shape is like mitochondria only, but inside is different. So this is the cell organelle in which plastid is present. Chloroplast. Only one chloroplast is shown. And if it is, and this here diagram is important, either of plant cell or animal cell. Then no need of drawing one organelle 5 times and wasting your time. Only one time mitochondria, one time chloroplast, one endoplasmic reticulum, one rough, one smooth, one Golgi apparatus, one only draw. No need of drawing time. Use your time in presentation and labeling them. Okay, so we'll go to the plastid. Plastid is present only in plant cell. There are two types of plastids. Chromoplast, which is called colored plastid. The different colors in the plant, like for example, apple, tomato, they become red, orange. Then you see purple color to the brinjals. Then you red capsicum, yellow capsicum. So yellow, red, orange. These colors are given by chromoplast. That is why it is called colored plastid. And leucoplast means white color or colorless plastid. White color or colorless, like for example in white things, like we can say in a potato, the inside thing white, where leucoplast is present. Okay, chromoplast contains pigment chlorophyll, green color in colorful plastid. Chlorophyll gives green color used for photosynthesis, remember, known as chloroplast. So green color plastid is called as chloroplast. Chloroplasts are important for photosynthesis because chlorophyll, in lower classes you have done. Yellow or orange pigment is given by chromoplast. Remember. Okay. Now materials like leucoplast. What does leucoplast store? Leucoplast stores starch, oil, protein granules. Granules means small solid thing. They are called as granule. So in the leucoplast, though they are colorless, they have starch. That is why I told you the example of potato. Oils, all the oil seeds, in that also leucoplast is there, or protein. Like for example in pulses, they are rich in protein. So in that leucoplast has all these things. What does leucoplast consist of? It consists of starch, oil and protein granules. Remember. Now, the internal organization of chloroplast consists. Now, chloroplast has many membrane layers. It is not double layer like mitochondria. 3, 4 or more than that also layers can be there. Embedded in a material called stroma. Now, like we have cytoplasm in the cell. Here, we have cytoplasm in the cell, this blue part. So like that, suppose chloroplast and the surrounding thing is called as stroma of chloroplast. Of the cell, it is called cytoplasm. So plastids, what is the structure of plastid? It has many membranes and they are embedded in stroma, material called stroma for support. These are similar. Now they will ask you an important question. What is the similarity between plastid and mitochondria? So what is the similarity? Protein, mitochondria also have their own DNA and ribosome. Plastids also have their own DNA and ribosome. Key between mitochondria and plastid. Now they will ask a little bit twisted question on this. Which two organelles can make their own proteins? Name them. So the child should know which organelle can make protein. ribosome. So which two cell organelle have ribosome, plastid and mitochondria? So answer will be plastid and mitochondria. So what do we do important here? How many types of plastids are there? Two types, colorful and colorless. Correct now? What is colorful plastid? Called as slow leucoplast. And what does leucoplast consist of? Starch, protein, or protein is specially present in the form of granule. That is the meaning. And then chromoplast, green color pigment is called. See, chromoplast gives colors to the plant parts. So the green color pigment is called as, yes, chlorophyll. Can you tell me why chlorophyll is needed by the plants? Is it very important for the plant? If chlorophyll is not there in the plants, will it do? Can plants survive in the absence? Then why it is important? Because it helps in the process of photosynthesis. What is this process? The process by which plants, especially the leaves which are green, they make food. So leaves cannot make food in the absence of chlorophyll. So it is needed. Okay. What is the similarity between mitochondria and plastid? They have both of them have their own DNA. DNA is mostly present in the nucleus, but along with that they have their own DNA and ribosome, so they can make their own protein. Okay, now we will go to vacuoles. Vacuoles are, they are mostly present in plant cells. See this big one, very big. You are seeing that this is vacuole. These are chloroplasts. See this structure shown. In plant cell vacuole, they are few in number and they are very big. In animal cells, mostly they are not required, and if present, they will be very, very small and very less in number. So vacuole, they are storage sacs. What do they store? They can store solid thing or liquid thing of the cell. Vacuoles are small sized in animal cells. See, if they ask difference between plant cell, animal cell on the basis of vacuole. So in animal cell, the size of the vacuole is small. But in just now I showed you, plant cell, the size of the vacuole is very large. Very large vacuole present in what? Plant cell. Now some vacuoles in plant cell can occupy 50%, means half of the size of the cell also they can occupy. Okay, so vacuoles just now I have shown you in the plant cell. So some vacuoles can occupy, now here only you see so much big vacuole, so they can occupy half of the cell or 90% of the cell also. So big can be one vacuole in plant cell. Animal cells, they are very small and they are very few. So remember, they can ask you difference between plant and animal cell on the basis of vacuole. Okay, now we will see the function if it is given. See, in plant cells, vacuoles are full of cell sac. So it is not an empty sac. It is filled with, just now we are seeing, it can be filled with solid thing or vacuoles can also be filled with liquid thing. So the liquid thing, if it is present in the vacuole, it is called cell sac. Cell sac, I have highlighted others also, but this is specially highlighted. So the content of the vacuole is called as dash, cell sac, which has water absorbed by the root and some minerals absorbed by the root. Now this is the function. Vacuoles, they give turgidity and rigidity to the cell. This is the function, very important. All the cell organelles, they will ask you the structure and the function. So what is the meaning of turgidity? Turgidity, rigidity, so you know, rigid. Rigid means strong, stiff. The walls are rigid. Correct, like that. Then if we compare a plastic scale and a wooden scale, the wooden scale is rigid, so that stiffness. And turgid means what? If in the vacuoles, it is a sac. If water cell sac goes on entering, so it will start swelling and will become stiff. Like for example, suppose football is there. If you go on filling air, a condition will come that it will become so, outer leather casing will become so stiff, the fully swollen. So that fully swollen is called as turgid in biology. So when vacuoles get filled with cell sap or any solid material, so they start swelling and become turgid and become stiff. So the cells get turgidity and rigidity due to vacuoles. Remember the function. Many substances of importance in life are stored in vacuoles. Which substances are stored in vacuole? Amino acids, sugars, and various organic acids. Some proteins. So many things are stored in vacuoles. Remember, what are the things stored in vacuoles and what are the things stored in leucoplasts? These questions are asked. Leucoplasts, children, they interchange the answer. So be careful. Leucoplast stores starch, oils, and protein in the form of granules. Vacuole stores amino acids, sugars, various organic acids, and proteins. Remember. Now, in some unicellular animal, not only in plants, vacuole is useful in unicellular animal. One example is amoeba. Amoeba has food vacuole. So this year we have classification chapter. In that amoeba diagram is there. There I will show you food vacuole. So amoeba, it is single cell. They don't have mouth like us. So one cell only takes in food and that only removes the food. Through that only oxygen enters. Everything is done by one cell. So amoeba, for taking in food, it has a vacuole called a special vacuole, food vacuole, which contains only food of amoeba. Then in other animals like amoeba is also unicellular. Other unicellular organisms, they have special vacuoles which play important role in expelling excess water. Suppose aquatic animal is there, aquatic unicellular. There inside their body too much of water goes. So through this vacuole, water can be removed, and along with that, they don't have special excretory system. Through that vacuole only, waste from the body is removed. So much is importance of vacuole. First, to the plant cell, it stores so many things. It gives turgidity and rigidity to the plant cell. Here plant cell, because animal cell, they don't require turgidity. If animal cells will become turgid and rigid, so we will not have flexible body. Now plants, they don't do work, they don't do bend like us, bending work, jumping, then twisting, horizontal, all these exercises. So much work you see we have to do. Like that plants, they have to do the work, but their absorption, photosynthesis, so they need a stiff body for standing in strong winds outside. A strong support is needed by them. So that is why animals' body don't have so much vacuoles. What do they store? You know, in amoeba, food vacuole helps in absorb or taking in food, ingestion of food it is called. Then in some unicellular animals, vacuoles are used to remove excess water and also some waste. So this much is important, vacuoles. Here we have seen they are the vacuole structure. They are the storage sac. They can store solid or liquid content. Okay, done with the vacuoles. Now see here. Can you name the two organelles which we have studied that contain their own genetic material? Mitochondria and plastid. Now this answer now, if in the organelle cell is destroyed, this I will explain. When I will explain this paragraph, now you will get the answer here. So this I want to hold. Now why are lysosomes known as suicide bags? We have done. They have their own digestive enzyme which destroy the cell. We have done this answer. So I don't want to repeat. Where are proteins synthesized inside the cell? Synthesized means made. Proteins made in the cell. Which cell organelle makes protein? Ribosomes. Ribosomes help in synthesizing protein. So the answer of this is ribosomes. Okay, now this second question. What is second question? If the organization of a cell is destroyed due to some physical or chemical influence, what would happen? Now what is the meaning of this question? What is the organization of the cell? The organization of the cell is, now I'll show you animal cell. See, what is the organization? Outermost should be cell membrane, correct? Plasma membrane. In plant cell outside, that is cell wall. Now, if the organization simple, and centermost is nucleus. Now, if organization is changed, nucleus is brought outside and plasma membrane and cell wall is taken inside. If all this is not arranged properly, then what will happen? So the answer according to textbook. Now we can tell, we are at the end of the chapter. Now we can tell that if organization is disturbed, the functioning of the cell will not be proper. Correct? But according to book, what is given? See here. Each cell that acquires its structure and ability to function because of the organization of its membrane and organelles in specific way. Means what? Now, for example, I will give you example of a school. In the school, if proper, suppose headmistress is not there, then supervisors, then coordinators, then subject teacher. Suppose one only teacher comes and teaches all the subject. So she may be master in one, she may be master in two, but she cannot, for example, maths teacher, how she will teach Marathi? So suppose one teacher is told to teach all the subject, all organization is not there. Anyone is making rules, any teacher is coming and making her own rules. There is no headmistress, no helper, no peon. Teachers are only doing their work. They are instructing the student leave and go. So there will be disturbance. So like that in the cell also, if all cell membrane, cell organelles, if they are not present at the proper place, the functions of the cell will not be done properly and it will not have proper structure. That is what they have given. Every cell, now see, shape of mitochondria is different, chloroplast is different, nucleus is different, endoplasmic reticulum is different. How is the structure of the cell is dependent on what function they do according to that. So if the organization is disturbed, the structure will be also disturbed, the function of the cell also will be disturbed. The cell thus has a basic structural organization. This helps, because of the basic structural organization, this helps the cell to perform functions like, the very important function like respiration, or obtaining nutrition, means they are talking about digestion and clearing of waste material from where? From lysosomes. All this, making new protein, all these functions are done properly because proper organization is there. Thus, so the answer of this question is in this paragraph. See, last time there was a main question, first in-text question. Cell is called fundamental structural and functional unit of life. The answer of this question is also here. So this paragraph is the answer of this one also. Cell is fundamental structure and functional unit of life, and also answer of the second question. Okay, now the last part of the chapter. Now last is cell division. Cell division. Now one cell, suppose so many times I've shown you plant cell, animal cell. So one cell divides into two, becomes all the nucleus goes half in one cell, in another cell. Cytoplasm half, cell organelle half, like this. Now that half cell again becomes full, again that two cells go for division. One cell makes 2, 2 makes 4, 16, like this number of cells goes on increasing and the growth of body takes place. So now see here what is given. New cells are formed in organisms in order. Why new cells? Why cell? Now if they ask question, why is cell division needed by our body? Cell division is needed for making new cells. Now why are new cells needed by our body? Because new cells are needed for growth of the body parts. Now you see a small child. That small child has so small fingers, small ears, small face. Now as the year goes by, that size of the body, every part, internal organ also increases in size. So that increases due to growth, means by addition of new cells. So new cells are needed for growth new cells are also needed to replace old cells. For example, our RBC cells are there, red blood cells in the blood. They die after 120 days. And then new cells. Now, if suppose this cell will not divide, so after 120 days, if blood cells will start dying, new cells are not added, so that animal will only die, na? Because then new RBC to replace the old cells, skin cells are replaced. Dead and injured cell means if we have injury, cut or something, or operation is done after some time, after months or year, so here new cells are needed to replace that injured cells or dead cells also. Now this is the reason. I remember they will ask why cell division should be there to form new cells, so that the growth, the old cells will be replaced, the dead and injured cells will be replaced. So this will be the answer. And one more reason they have given for formation of new cells, to form gametes required for reproduction. Gametes means two types of gametes. Males means boys. In biology, boys are called as males and girls are called as females. So males have male gamete, females have female gamete. So they are needed for reproduction. So for making gametes also, the special cells needed for reproduction also, new cells are needed which are formed by cell division. So remember this, by cell division is required. So the process by which new cells are made is called cell division. Correct? So what is cell division? The process by which new cells are made. Now if 1 mark question is there, you can write is called cell division. If 2 mark, for the new cells are made for growth, to replace old cells, to replace dead and injured cells, to form gametes required for reproduction, is called as cell division. 2 marks, you have to add 2 points. 1.1 mark, remember, from 9th standard board pattern. Now 2 types of cell divisions are there, mitosis and meiosis. How many types of cell division are there? Mitosis and meiosis. Now mitosis type of cell division is needed for growth. Whenever there is growth of what? Growth of internal organs, external organs. Then if any cell dies, like skin cells, liver, every other cells, they die. New cells are formed. For that also mitosis is needed. Correct? Old and injured cells replacement, mitosis is needed. Now how mitosis takes place? Suppose now see in the diagram. See, this is the main cell. Suppose main cell. So that main cell is called mother cell. See, it is written here. Mother cell means main cell. By the process of mitosis, you don't know how. You don't have in your syllabus how mitosis takes place. Just what is given in your book, that much only remember. By mitosis, this cell divides, and the mother cell makes 2 new daughter cells. So the new cells formed are called daughter cells. So one cell divides into 2. In what? In mitosis, because it is for growth. Now this will grow, become like this big. This cell will grow, become like this big, and again this will divide into more 2. This will divide into more 2. So one cell forms 2 new daughter cells. 2 will form 4, 4 will form 16. Like this, many cells will be formed. Correct? And now these structures which are shown inside, they are called chromosomes. Here, chromosomes. So 2 colored chromosomes are shown. These 2 are blue and these 2 are red. So one pair of chromosome comes from male parent and one pair comes from female parent. So that is why they have shown 2 different colors. And in here also the 2 different colors. So what is here given? 2 identical daughter cells are formed. Now they will ask very important question. Difference between, mostly this is asked in difference between mitosis and meiosis. So first point, in mitosis, 2 identical daughter cells are formed. In meiosis, see, meiosis what happens? This is the mother cell. It will divide into 2. Now 2 will divide into more 2. Means here in meiosis, from mother cells, 4 daughter cells will be formed. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here how many? 2 daughter cells will be formed. Remember, first difference between. Second difference between. The daughter cells have the same number of chromosomes as mother cell. But in meiosis, see this side is meiosis. The new cells, in meiosis, the chromosome number is half the number of chromosome that of the mother cell. Means what? Now you see. Here how many chromosomes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you see daughter cells also have 4. Daughter cells 4 means in mitosis the number of daughters of parent, mother cell and daughter cell is same. Now here you see in meiosis. Here mother cell has how many chromosomes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in daughter cells how many are there? 2. So in meiosis half the number of chromosomes are there from the mother cell. Are you understanding second difference between? First difference is 2 identical daughter cells are formed in mitosis, and in meiosis 4 identical daughter cells are 4 daughter cells are formed. Then second point, here number of chromosomes remain same, 4, then here also 4, here also 4. But in meiosis number of chromosomes are half. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, here 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, half. Third difference is it helps in growth. Means mitosis division helps in growth of the body parts and repair of the tissues. Repair of the tissues means what? If we have burn or if we have injury, there is a cut, organs get cut, so that new cells are formed. That is called repair of the tissue. So growth of the body parts and repair of the tissues is done by mitotic division. And in meiosis, what has happened? In meiosis, that gamete formation we have done a point. Why meiosis is needed? See this point. This point is there. Meiosis is needed to form gametes required for reproduction. So meiosis is needed for reproduction. This is needed for growth and formation of or repair of tissues. 3 points of difference between. Now last part they have given cells of reproductive. Now here reproductive organs they go for meiosis. Other body cells they go for mitosis. Special cells of reproductive organ tissues in animals and plants divide to form gametes. So this meiosis is used for making gametes, which after fertilization means what? Half they come from male and half come from female and they combine. That is called fertilization. They give rise to offspring, new individual. So meiosis division is needed for reproduction. Remember. Okay, I have explained you this. Meiosis has 2 steps, 2 consecutive divisions. See, 1 division and 2. Here 2 consecutive division is not there. Direct in 1 division, new daughter cells are formed. Here it needs 2 steps. First this step is there and then this step is there. Here the number of chromosomes is, here number of chromosome is half. See at 4, 2 and then they become like this in new daughter cells. Okay, this also I have explained. Can you think as to why the chromosome number has reduced to half? Okay, that question is not in your syllabus, but if you are curious, we will discuss afterwards. Now let us see the exercise. Make a comparison and write down ways in which plant cells are different from animal cells. Plant cell have cell wall, animal absent. They have plant cell have plastid, animal cell absent. Animal cells have centrosome. Like this, you have to write difference. How many points you see from the textbook? Vacuoles is large. There is a table given in the textbook. So that table you have to complete is the answer. What would happen if the plasma membrane ruptures or breaks down? Plasma membrane should be selectively permeable. If it ruptures, everything will pass through it, which will not help the cell to function properly. If you read the plasma membrane paragraph, you have that answer there. Go through that answer. Now, what would happen to life of a cell when there is no Golgi apparatus? Means indirectly they are asking what is the function of Golgi apparatus. So how will you write? Golgi apparatus do the following function point wise. In the textbook it is given. While teaching I told you point 1. So if Golgi operators are not present, above written functions will not be done by the cell. Like this answer you have to write. Which cell organelle is known as powerhouse of the cell and why? We have done this today. Mitochondria. And why it is told from the textbook, I told you the answer. Where do the lipids and protein constituting the cell membrane get synthesized? Lipids and protein कहाँ बनते हैं? Smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Read that endoplasmic reticulum, you will get the answer. How does an amoeba obtain its food? Through food vacuole. Endocytosis also. Endocytosis, what we have done now? Endocytosis, what we have done? Through food vacuole, page number 80, column 2, last para it is given. Endocytosis, it is engulfed inside. So in that paragraph is the answer. What is osmosis? You have written the answer. It is there in the textbook also. Question number 9. Think of it. It is practical based. Which type of cell division is required for growth and repair of the body? Just now we have done. Just now. Growth and repair of the body. Two types of cell division is there. Growth and repair of the body, which is needed? Meiosis or mitosis? Mitosis. And which type of division is involved in formation of gametes? Formation of gametes means male and female gamete, which is needed for reproduction. Gamete means needed for reproduction. Cells needed for reproduction. Cells are reproductive organs or tissues that divide to form gametes, which after fertilization give rise to offspring. They divide. So, the division is called meiosis. So, whenever gametes, reproduction, fertilization comes, so cell division needed is meiosis. Growth and what it is, repair of cell is mitosis. So, the answer was meiosis. Only question number 9 is remaining, which is practical based. They have given option, you have to select and answer this. So you try to answer, otherwise in the next lecture we will see. So we have done today with the chapter. So we'll stop the lecture here. Bye. Thank you.